An autopsy has found that a 7-year-old indigenous girl from Guatemala died of bacterial infection while detained by the U.S. Border Patrol in a case that drew worldwide attention to the plight of migrant families detained at the southern U.S. border. The El Paso County Medical Examiner's Office released a report on Friday of its findings in the death of Jacqueline Calmaquin. Jacqueline died on December 8, just over a day after she was apprehended by Border Patrol agents with her father. The report says traces of Streptococcus bacteria were found in Jacqueline's lungs, adrenal gland, liver, and spleen. The autopsy says she faced a rapidly progressive infection that led to the failure of multiple organs. The medical examiner did not determine which form of Streptococcus bacteria Jacqueline contracted. Jacqueline was one of 2 children to die in Border Patrol custody in December, raising questions about the agency's medical practices as it faces a surge in migrant families crossing the southern border. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said shortly after Jacqueline's death that she was apprehended with her father, Nery Gilberto Calcuz, in a group of 163 migrants at about 9:15 p.m. on December 6 in New Mexico. The father signed an English-language form stating Jacqueline was in good health, but it remains unclear whether he understood what the form said. Jacqueline and her father boarded a bus at about 4:30 a.m. on December 7 from the Antelope Wells port of entry for the Lordsburg station. According to a CBP statement, Jacqueline's father reported just before the bus left at 5 a.m. that she was vomiting. The bus arrived in Lordsburg about 90 minutes later, CBP said. By then, Jacqueline's temperature had reached 105.7 degrees Fahrenheit, 40.9 degrees Celsius. An emergency medical technician had to revive her. She was flown to